Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is going to be a Yuri's French game. It's going to be Yuri versus Iraq.
Construction complete. Building. New construction options. Construction complete.
So the name of the map's going to be Dune Patrol.
New
It's one of the smaller maps,
options.
and
Construction
it's a good
complete.
map. But I mean, it's not the same as playing on a big map. It's quite a bit different, but people like it because it's short games. You can play a whole bunch of games on this map, and it's good for sparring. I mean, good for just like kind of like running up and just battling rather than, you know, covering a big map, you know, expanding all over the map. And, but I mean, I think the bigger maps, bigger and medium maps are more like the way the game's really supposed to be. But this is a good map.
Construction complete. Building.
So with a scout brute.
Construction complete.
And with the scout brute, what I want to do is I could actually
Construction complete.
go back and scout more, but usually they might make a drone. So.
Building. Unit lost.
Yuri. There is much to learn.
Unit ready. Cancel. Building. Construction complete.
Okay, they might make a drone, so I need to get the brute out of there to try to keep him alive.
Building.
Because if he rushes me all in, I'm going to have a brute to chase around his rhino tanks, and it's really effective.
Insufficient funds.
Rather than making a new brute, that's $500 saved.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
For full auto.
So I'm gonna scout with this Gatling tank.
New construction options.
Not too hard to scout in this map.
Building.
Because it's a small map. But you gotta scout it though. You can't just assume nothing's up there.
Loading up the belt.
In this map, I like to make a lot of lasher tanks sometimes.
Let the bullet fly.
And just this is really harassing. As soon as he gets anywhere near that gat, I'm getting out of there.
Faster and faster. There is much to learn.
Unit ready.
Learning ready for
And I make this initiative to try to stop the dogs from killing the slaves.
more process.
It's not a super big deal if the dogs do get the slave, but it does hurt a little bit, and you don't want that to happen.
Building.
And there's initiatives you're going to need for the bioreactor to get the battle lab later. We only need one to get enough electric for the battle lab. But I make two because just one will lose to a dog.
Where is
Unit
battle?
ready.
The hunt is on. Yes, Mr. Yuri. Guns ready for full auto. Rolling.
And it's actually kind of funny. I don't know how many games have attack dogs in it. This is one of the few games.
Rolling.
And I know that's a bad for the battle lab because you're supposed to put it in a safe spot. But this is a different situation because of the fact that I'm stretching toward the middle. And I don't think he'd be able to rush
Building.
that battle lab just the way the setup is.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Now look at, I got a wall, and I'm going to wall off this battle lab. I'm going to put a partial wall over and not a full wall.
Construction complete.
And I'm in a slow spot so I can maneuver around my units back and forth when he's trying to desolate me.
Unit lost.
And if I could keep 3 minus mining for a little while, I'm in good shape, even if you could stop the one in the front from mining.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Oh, and actually I thought that usually the Gatling tank will tie with the Desolator, but that time the Desolator won. It depends, but... Oh crap, that was a mistake right there. Mistakes were made.
New construction options.
Get that grinder up there,
New
and then
round.
maybe grind his Desolators when they get up, or his tanks.
Unit ready.
But always don't forget to make a grinder with Yuri. That could be the difference between winning or losing the game if you forget to make a grinder, because usually if you mind control a whole bunch of units and you cancel something else and make a grinder and then grind it, you won't have enough time, you're going to overload, you're not going to get the money, etc, and then you're going to die. And see, that's almost a little bit unfair that the disc could so easily kill Desolators. But what you gotta do is you put the Desolator inside a flak truck. That's what I do, but it's actually hard to do because you gotta... The disc could kill him in 2 shots, so you gotta put the flak truck right next to the Desolator. And usually when you get a disc and you don't have a lot of flak trucks, stop making Desolators because they're gonna get killed.
Always looking for
If you lose just 1 Desolator, not a big deal. But you lose like 2 or 3 Desolators, you know, you're getting screwed up.
Training.
Okay, so to a disc. So anyway, so I could get this flak truck.
Construction complete.
Yeah, the mind controller.
Warning. Iron curtain detected.
And now I see Iron Curtain. He's gonna go at me Harvest Super. So I'm going to say I'll use this and engineer his power plant.
New rally point.
It's harder to engineer his
Unit ready.
MCV because he could just move the MCV as soon as I get to it with a flak truck.
Clear the air.
But I'm gonna sneak up here where he might not have his guard, might not. And then as soon as I get that thing down here, I'm going over here, buddy. Stop me from killing your stuff over here while this flak truck sneaks up down there.
Unit ready.
And you can also put a Yuri Prime in there. See the
Unit
that
ready.
power plant's shaped a little bit weird.
Captured. Building.
Now I wanna say I'm gonna put a bunker up here or something. So like I'm gonna put this mother freaking flak truck in there
Our base is under attack.
and sell that before he captures it with the engineer.
Unit lost.
Understandable. Where is Ben?
Now here's a strange thing that I actually had to hit control and fire to fire so many units. So he's making too many desolators. Too many desolators? Take advantage of it. But he could kill me with it. He could kill me with his desolators. I think he might have sold his MCE, not 100% sure. He should get this flat truck's forward to kill the disc, but the thing is he's playing it safe because for one the game speed's super quick.
Unit ready.
Crap, he overloaded the mastermind.
Unit promoted.
Well, he's got to focus on. The Soviet's got to focus on trying to set up the Iron Curtain,
Unit ready.
and has too many desolators in my opinion. I could genetic mutate them.
Construction complete.
And I had to force fire on that, I think. Not really sure why.
All miner under attack. Genetic mutator ready.
Genetic mutate, I can genetic mutate those desolators.
Our base is under attack.
So I got all of them, except for 2 in a disc. We're gonna get that.
Unit promoted. All miner under attack.
He doesn't have the drone
Unit
set up.
lost.
So I see he has no drones. All I gotta do,
Mutator.
hang up, get my debt. That's a lot of money, man. That right there is practically a game changer. Look at when elite. He cannot bust that bunker for shit. So that elite flat truck is gonna stay in and mess everything up.
I am the mastermind.
Unit ready.
Where are these?
Our base is under
What is the
attack.
mission?
And I might even put him low power if I kill his small power plant.
Mastermind on the move. Let's make some friends. We're on diplomatic mission.
So I mean, the way this guy is playing, he really could have killed me because he made a lot of desolators. He could have got all my slaves, but my defense is set up so I kind of have a safe mining patch in the beginning.
Unit ready.
And like even if he does hurt you bad, like I'm going to be like kind of like defended by like the way my build is.
Construction complete.
And he's just gonna quit the game.
Player defeat.